Okay, so let's look at an example from Section 10.5. Section 10.5 uses the same installment or monthly payment formula that Section 10.4 used. Okay, so in this question, it asks us to determine the total amount that Laura and Martin paid for their house and how much of this cost will be interest, how much of the first payment is applied to the principal. So Laura and Martin obtained a 25-year, $170,000 conventional mortgage at an 8.5% rate on a house selling for $210,000. Their monthly mortgage payment, including principal and interest, is $1,368.50. We want to determine the total amount that this family will pay for their home. And to do so, we have to consider that they make a down payment. So the house was selling for $210,000. But Laura and Martin only financed or got a loan for $170,000. This implies that they had to make a down payment. How much of a down payment did they make? Well, we would subtract these numbers. So $210,000 minus $170,000 is $40,000. So they paid $40,000 down. Okay, now we're going to keep that number in mind. But also, their monthly mortgage payment, including principal and interest, was monthly $1,368.50. They pay this every month for the term of their loan. How long is their loan term? They are borrowing or repaying this money over 25 years, so we will multiply this by 25. But also note that they are making one payment per month for each year. So they are going to make 12 payments in a year for 25 years. So we're going to multiply $1,368.50 by both 25 and 12. Okay, so $1,368.50 times 25 and times 12 gives us a total or a product of $410,550. Okay, so over the term of the loan, Martin and Laura pay $410,550, but they also made a $40,000 down payment. So in total, for this home, they are going to pay $40,000 plus $410,550 for a grand total of $450,550. So this is the answer to part A, how much Martin and Laura pay in total for their house. Okay, the next part of the question asks us, to find the amount that they will pay in money towards interest. And that's a very simple process. To find the interest, we simply subtract the total, the grand total that they paid, and we subtract that from, not the grand total, the total that they pay over the course of their loan, and we subtract the actual amount that they borrowed. So let's do that. There's something going on with my screen. Okay, let's clear this board. Okay, so we remember from before that they are paying $1,368.50 for 25 years. They're making 12 payments in every year. And we got a total when we multiplied that. I don't remember, so I'm going to have to multiply it again. Oh, there it is, $410,550. Okay, this is how much they paid over the course of the loan. We need to subtract from this the amount that they financed. They only financed $170,000 for their home. So if we subtract those, we find that they are going to pay a whopping $240,550 in interest. And then the last part of the question asks us to find, of the first mortgage payment, how much of that payment is applied to the principal. So in other words, they are asking us to do two things. Find the monthly interest. So we're going to use a simple interest formula. I equals PRT. And in this case, our time, since we're trying to find the monthly interest, our time is 1 month. Remember that usually the interest is expressed in a year, so 1 month is 1/12 of a year. Okay, so let's go ahead and substitute. The principal is the amount that they are actually borrowing or financing, which in this case I believe was, yes, $170,000, times the interest rate, which was 0.085, times the time, which is 1/12, and we find that what was it, 170,000 times 0.085 times 1/12. All right, so that means that every month the payment that they make, $1,204.17, goes towards interest. The question asked us how much of the first payment actually goes towards the principal. Okay? So remember that the monthly payment that they make is $1,368.50. So we are going to, let me write down what the answer was. This gave us a value of $1,204.17. So every month, that's how much goes to interest. To find out how much goes to principal, their total monthly payment was $1,368.50. And we subtract from that $1,204.17. And then we will have the amount of the first monthly payment that goes towards the principal. And we find $164.33 will go towards the principal. And that is the answer for that question. $164.33. Okay, so please watch the other videos that are on these sections and let me know when we see each other on Tuesday if you have any lingering questions. Or feel free to send me a message through Remind or an email during the meantime.